Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hi guys.
Hi guys.
Welcome back to her amazing channel.
Thanks, Alesha. I was just about to introduce you, but I think no introductions needed. I'm here with the amazing Alesha Dixon.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for appearing on my channel. It's so exciting
I'm
to
excited.
chat to you today. I've been getting some questions over on my Instagram. My lovely viewers have been sending in questions for me to ask you.
That's cool.
About being a busy working mum and like how we kind of deal with everyday life, basically.
Yeah.
So my first question to you, you have your lovely little girl,
I
Azura.
do. Yes.
And is she 2 now?
2.5.
2.5 now. How do you handle being a busy working mum when you've got Azura running around?
Yeah, I think every day is a new challenge, and
Yes.
I try to get into that mindset where I embrace the challenge rather than sort of being overwhelmed by all the different tasks.
Because you can be, can't you, very easily.
Yeah, I think so much of how we deal with things in everyday life comes down to our mindset. And I think what I try to do is to have a really positive mindset where I kind of prepare myself the best I can. I look after myself the best that I can, so that kind of naturally takes care of everything that I need to take care of. So, for example, I try to exercise at least twice a week. Try to eat healthy food 90% of the time. And everything that I do, nothing is regimented. Nothing is kind of like, I don't deprive myself of anything. So I try to be kind to myself. Try to drink lots of water, lots of green juicing, and I obviously take my Swiss tablets every day because they give me that added extra energy that I need. And I think if I take care of everything by doing those simple things, Azura screaming or banging or not sleeping well or 101 tasks to do in the day, I can just manage it better.
I think that's a really good, helpful bit of advice, really, because I mean, when you think about it, taking a supplement, how long is that going to take out of your day?
Exactly. If you can't,
it could be something that really benefits you.
Exactly. These things do take time, and I think being realistic with people, it is a routine that you have to get yourself into. You have to get used to taking your tablets. You have to be strict with that. You have to get used to putting some goodness into your body. You have to try and discipline yourself. And I think, I'm a better mum when I take care of me, and it's really that simple.
I feel like I've had a life coaching session.
Oh my goodness, I don't mean to be like that.
No, that's amazing. That's exactly what I need. What was the hardest thing about returning to work after having a baby?
Leaking boobs.
There you go, straight to the point.
I went back to Britain's Got Talent when Azura was 3 months old.
3 months, wow.
And within myself, I wasn't really ready to go back to work, but I didn't want to miss the opportunity of being on such an incredible show.
Oh, it's the best show ever, can I just say.
Oh, thank you. And the blessing of working on a show like Britain's Got Talent is that the hours are quite sporadic, so it's not like going back to work and doing 9 to 5. So I knew that I could get the morning with Azura, and then I might go into work for that day. And if I'm being really honest, I remember sitting at the desk and I was judging and I was doing my job, and I was there physically, but I wasn't there.
But your mind was
emotionally,
with her.
and my mind was just on her the whole time, and I would count down the minutes so I could get back and just hold her.
Also, going back to sort of your first question, she'll be able to look back on that in the future and say, look what mummy did.
I know.
She'll be so proud that you did it, and she won't remember that you weren't there when she was 3 months.
And when she was in my belly, and I used to be at the desk, when the buzzers used to go off, she used to kick.
No way.
Yeah.
What is your favourite thing about being a mum?
My favourite thing about being a mum.
It's a bit of a difficult question, isn't it?
No, I think I love the love. I think that's my favourite thing. Like, I love the fact that my heart is completely open, and obviously, I have a huge amount of love for my partner, my mum, my friends, my family, but the love that you have for a child, it's like, it's so unique.
Yes.
And I remember when before I got pregnant, I was really broody, and I went and got 2 puppies, which I don't regret now because they're amazing.
I did that as well. I've got 2 dogs.
You feel like you've got all this love to give, and I love that exchange, and I love the love that she gives me as well. Yeah. And so I think my favourite thing is just that unconditional love. It's like a piece of your heart is walking around in front of you as well. Yes,
and they're just
exactly.
It's just amazing. What's the one thing that you'll tell Azura when she's a teenager that you wish somebody had told you?
I think when she's a teenager, I will try my hardest to get her to be in the present moment and not to worry so much. Because I think when you're a teenager, you spend a lot of time worrying about the future, worrying about school, worrying about exams, worrying about friends, worrying about boys, worrying about the way you look, discovering who you are. Now, all those things are really natural, but I think I would love to say to her that the worrying is a wasted energy. That doesn't actually change anything that is. So if you can just focus more on today and your present moment and just know that the future will take care of itself.
Yeah.
And whatever will be, will be. And I really want her to get into that mindset, because I think so many of us live so far ahead in the future, or we're pulling along our past and dragging that along, that we miss what is now, because now is all we have. That's
so
all
true.
we have. And I don't want her to miss just the beauty of life by thinking so
Worrying
much about what's going to happen.
I'm definitely
in the
guilty
year.
of doing that
We
still
all
now,
do.
and it's hard, isn't it? You're always thinking what's going to happen, and especially when you're a teenager, I think you
Yes.
want to be 16, you want to be 18, and then you want to be in your 20s. And
That's right.
You just wish your life away, and actually looking back, sometimes being a teenager is the best time, and you're free. And
Exactly.
So,
So I guess, so it's also
Yeah.
encouraging her to be carefree.
one of my viewers asked, and she said that she's struggling to lose the baby weight after having a baby.
Okay.
She wants to know if you have any tips or advice for this.
So with my baby weight, I never went out of my way to diet. I just made sure I once again was taking my vitamins. I was eating well, because obviously I was breastfeeding, so I wanted my breast milk to be the best it could be. I wanted to feel strong, and I took my time. Be kind and be calm about it. I think you'll see a better result than being stressed and anxious about it, because when we're stressed and anxious, we hold on to everything and our body stores it, and then in the long run it will take you much
I
longer.
actually didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
interesting. Someone actually told me that obviously it takes 9 months to grow a baby, so you've got to give yourself at least that amount of time to even begin to, start to feel back to normal again.
Don't you think that we're generally quite impatient?
Yes.
Like most people, especially, I don't know if it's just being in this country because we don't have that sunshine, so we're not chilled and laid back, but everything has to be fast
Everything's
paced.
in a rush.
Now. And it's like, no, just relax. Just relax, let it take its time. And in the meantime, while you are feeling a bit overweight and not feeling good, just try and say to yourself, I made a baby. I'm amazing.
That is the most
Just say,
amazing
I'm
thing.
amazing. I made a baby. And that's the end of it.
What's your favourite way to relax when maybe Azura's in bed or you have a little bit of downtime?
Favourite way to relax? Depends on my mood. Generally, I like to just, at the moment, it's Grey's Anatomy.
Okay. A bit of a box set?
Yeah, I love Grey's Anatomy. I love just relaxing with my partner, just watching TV, watching a movie, nice food, maybe a glass of wine, and just chilling.
My final question.
Okay.
Do you have a very strict routine in your life, or do you just like things to flow and just see how the day goes? Especially with Azura, does she have a very strict routine that she's in?
There's certain aspects of my life where it's strict routine, whether it's taking my tablets, making sure I get the training sessions in. Obviously, I have a diary and a schedule, but generally, my day is kind of go with the flow.
I'm sure you have to be quite on a schedule because you're so busy all of the time.
Yeah, and because my job isn't, 9 to 5, and it's so different every day, Azura has to kind of go with that flow as well. And so each day is different, but it keeps life interesting, and I really like that. I wouldn't want it to be samey. So I would say, as a whole, we're a go with the flow household.
Go with the flow household. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
answering all of these questions today.
They were great, thank you.
And I feel like I've had a bit of a life coaching session. I think I'm going to take these tips on board. I'm going to watch all of this back, write everything down, and you're just so positive, and that was so lovely. And I hope everyone just feels a little bit more uplifted. Like, yes, I can do this.
Yes, come on, you can do it.
Come on, mums, we can do this. Thank you so much.
You.
It was so
I
lovely
really
to
enjoyed
meet
that.
you.
That was great. Thank you.
Thank you.